Listen, motherfuckers. There's some shit that's been going on with other bosses and some other members of this group that they've genuinely been going against what me and Benji have been wanting for Hades. What we told you guys from the very start. Certain acts, certain actions, certain words that have been said, the ego coming out from people. That shit is not flying. Listen, respectfully speaking, the fact of the matter is to believe that even our own main members might have stolen something, or even to make that public or to say it to people is crazy. Like, there's some shit that's been going on behind the scenes that you guys have been speaking to other people about that we've come back to us and we keep hearing it and we're tired of hearing it.
I'm not trying to kill anybody here, but it's making my blood boil to the point that I don't really understand where the hell we went wrong. Because frankly, yesterday was probably one of the most disappointing days I've had in my fucking life knowing you guys. And I don't know how to say it. It felt like a fucking snowball of shit. And I feel like some of you knew what the fuck happened, but you just let it happen anyway, thinking it's another fucking day of a joke.
Listen, guys. Benji and I made this very clear from the start. We're only 3 to 4 months old. We genuinely want Hades to be a group that is feared, but doesn't stick around other groups when unnecessary. We don't want to fucking be that group. And more so than that, we want a group built up of people that can trust each other and help each other out. There are ways to build upon the group as leaders. You are all leaders of this group that we have expectations for, but we don't want to constantly remind you guys because it's just repetitive. We're genuinely surprised we even have to do this today. The point of the matter is when you start going around and you have this thought that there's someone in this gang that's stealing shit, and maybe you say it out loud to someone, and that person says it to someone else, and rumors are spread, that isolates whoever the fuck that is. And if they're not that person, they're gonna feel like shit. And it's already happened. There's been instances of us pushing away people that have genuinely helped Hades out away from who we are, away from our group. I can start with fucking Dragon, what happened to Guns months ago. I can start with other examples. There's so many things that have happened where we don't need to be doing shit like that, but we've done it because we want to big dick people around. Now, you guys, there are ways to be fucking better leaders than that. Ways that both Benji and I thought you guys would have known because of all the experience in the years of the city.
Do you guys agree with this, or do you have a problem with what he's saying right now? KJ, I'm sure you're very vocal. Any thoughts?
The way you're coming at us, that we basically are fucking up everything and do everything wrong, and we're not going with the vision of the fucking gang. It seems like you guys built this gang, but if I remember correctly, we were here from the get-go as well, helping out. But then again, you know what I mean? Like, if you do something fucking wrong, why the fuck wait 4 months, to say anything about it then?
What do you mean?
Who the fuck is going around big dicking other fucking gangs? I don't know who that is and who have the fucking ego on their shoulder, but definitely not me.
Well, the problem with you, KJ, was that yesterday you were going around telling me that you felt there was somebody in your mind that was the one that stole the fucking stuff from the goddamn place.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah, that's the problem. Why
Who else
do you
did I
feel
tell?
that way?
Well, it seems like I go around to the whole fucking gang talking about somebody stealing.
No, it doesn't fucking matter. It's still in your fucking
But
brain.
it doesn't matter, of course. That's what he said, wasn't it? Am I wrong?
No, KJ, it doesn't matter if you don't tell anybody else. The fact is you're thinking that way, which is already in position to get fucked up.
All right, and what is I supposed to do? Go to my leader and tell it, am I?
Exactly. And the thing is, your leader
Okay,
is now
so
doing
what did I do
something.
wrong?
Am I not doing something about it now?
All right, so why the fuck go at us then this way?
Because sometimes you think you're so fucking right, you just need to be told that you're fucking wrong, KJ.
All right, so tell me I'm wrong. What am I wrong about?
You are wrong with the way that you think about how there is somebody at fault. You are wrong for thinking about there are people that would risk their fucking life in this gang for 300 bags of fucking weed. That's what you're wrong about. You're wrong to assume.
Well, I couldn't give a fuck about the weed, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the weed, of course, I knew you would bring that up.
Okay,
it's more
then
about
why the
other
fuck did
stuff.
you bring that up too as part of the argument about the goddamn
Of course,
mags?
I'm bringing it up a part of the argument. When shit goes missing, where the fuck is it? Somebody has it.
Why do you assume?
Should I just let it fly?
Okay.
How do you want me to deal with it? Tell me and I will follow.
I
It
am
works.
telling you
I
right
see
now.
shit goes missing. I
Shut
just
the
move
fuck
on.
up! Holy fuck! I'm telling you right now, fucker, that everything that happens, you assume the worst. Okay? Stop being so fucking smart. Listen for a second and stop pretending like you're fucking listening. I'm telling you right now, your fucking attitude is so fucking hardcore. You're about to kill somebody because you think they actually stole shit. I'm telling you right now, you stop thinking that somebody stole something or you can fuck off. You fix the problem a different way until I say it's a fucking other problem. Holy fucking shit. You have been my right hand for fucking years. You know how this works, KJ. Stop making shit out of nothing. I'm not gonna bring this up again. You're not gonna bring this up again. You fix this problem without blaming somebody until I tell you to. Holy fuck. Ray, please, next one.
Listen, we acknowledge that you guys do so much, and this gang would not be in the position that it would be without every single one of the people here. We acknowledge that. We're not disapproving, or what's the word? We're not taking away from the fact that you guys did that shit. What the concern is that recently, in recent days, in the last month or so, there's been certain behaviors that we think you guys genuinely should not be doing. Ways that you operate around the other groups, ways that you operate within our own group, and the ways that you try to instill your ideas into people that we just don't agree with. Now, listen, for the most part, you are underbosses. You should teach people things. But there are better ways to teach things than just violence is the answer to everything. And let's be realistic, guys. Benji and I do have friends we don't want Hades to shoot. That's the truth of the matter. But if that's the case, respect that. If Benji doesn't want people to shoot Dundee or BBMC, respect it. I will respect it.
I'm going to just say this, okay, Perez, okay? I actually believe that you are such a big fucking blessing to this gang, Perez, okay? The way you take care of things, I think it preps way more than what I used to do for Seaside. What KJ, me, Reggie, you're an extreme version of all of it. And I think it's great for a gang that's trying to stay at a certain level. But the problem with you is, I feel like sometimes you make these comments where you think you're the peanut gallery, man. But you're the fucking underboss. You know what I mean? You very well know that somebody's my brother, right? That somebody that's my friend, somebody's a soy boy. You joke about it, you make fun of it. But here's the fucking thing. All of you have friends too. I remember there was at some point, you know, I wanted to fuck with the Saints before they had problems with you. But I respected you having a relationship with them. I respect you having a relationship with your fucking cop girlfriend. That's why I try my best whenever she's around. I don't even need to say anything to you. I show you the respect by not going hard and trying to kill her first whenever we do something. There's a lot of things that we do for each other, right? My thing is, there's a lot of unnecessary comments that don't need to be thrown out, okay? For example, yesterday, when the guy was talking disrespectfully to us, if you put a bullet in Bobby's head there and then, immediately, I don't think I would have been able to say anything bad to you, Perez. Because you are an underboss, you know that his tone was wrong, and good job. You know, that's all I would say to you. However, after the fact, the man came back and apologized, albeit fake, but you know that they folded and they admitted to being the weaker gang. Only at that point did I hear you start saying, we still should have shot him. We should have shot him. We should have shot him. What the fuck did you do? Fast forward to when Ray wakes up, you say the same thing again. That's no problem with me, okay? I understand that you might feel that way personally, and you can tell that to me directly, but voicing that out to the gang started making people like Marlo parrot it a little bit. He was starting to say to me, oh yeah, we should have done something different. We should have done more. And that's the thing that you need to remember when it comes to this. I'm not trying to be... There's two things I want to remind everybody here today, okay? And I'm not blaming anybody for this, okay? I'm not going to be in an ego bully gang. I don't think we're actually close to that, but I'm just trying to remind you the direction that we're going. And if you want to make a statement about somebody being rude or stepping out of line, please just do it instead of talking about it and making people feel shitty about their decisions and affecting our mood, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Is there a problem with that, Perez?
I feel like a couple of points of timeline differently there, but yeah, I understand.
And all I'm telling you right now is please, please, please do not ever underestimate your words, okay? You can make everybody feel like we're not doing enough. You can make people feel like we're doing too much. And you are literally what can make us confident or overconfident. Okay?
Yeah.
Like it's no joke. You are literally you whether you like it or not are kind of like our war general at the moment, even when you don't roll out. Because your tone sets the fucking mood for the whole gang, okay?
It's true. Your words have a lot of power, and he's not kidding. When people came to us like, "Hey, yeah, we maybe should have shot them. Maybe Perez was right," shit like that, and like, that's it, it's one thing, right? It could be a right point, but your words, you gotta remember, we're not trying to do that. They came and apologized. They bent the knee. Like, it's crazy the fact they even went that far.
All right, hang on. Look at so there's a timeline here. What I said yesterday, it was 2 instances, right? There was the first part where they were on a certain energy. That's when I said we should have shot them. But when they came back and apologized and everything, that's when I'm just like, you can't do anything there. Otherwise, we look like the bad guys. Because I understand how meetings go.
Right. Okay, it's just the issue that Benji is having with it, like he said, is the comments that were made. And
yeah, that's fine.
All right.
When it came, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. But when it came to like Marlo and everything, I walked into that meeting already an open discussion about the situation. So, I felt like I was comfortable talking about it.
I mean, I don't think I need to tell people this real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick, Benji. But it's something we talked about earlier. If a situation like fucking Bobby says something to Fifi or me or whatever, whoever it is, all you have to say is what Benji told me earlier. I agree with this. You say those words again, I'll put a fucking bullet in your head. You just warn them. One verbal warning. And if he doesn't back off, brother, that's all the fucking energy you need to put them down. That's it.
Reggie, I don't have much to say to you because I am very disappointed in you, man. I don't know what to say because it's the first time I feel like you actually forgot the difference between personal shit and gang shit. Everything that happened between you and I recently, I'm going to talk to you in private later, but I just want you to know, the second Claire showed up, you should have changed your goddamn game plan. You should have changed your goddamn game plan because I didn't know what the fuck you were doing there anymore. It was very unlike you. I just feel like we've reached this point where you guys try to mimic what we do a little bit and we're getting fucked up for it. If that was any other gang, I don't know if you do the same thing. Or maybe you would. That's how confused I am when it comes to your actions, Reggie. It just doesn't register to me as something that you would normally do. You know what Marlo was saying to me when I was in the car? I'm going to just tell you this, okay? Because he literally said something along the lines of, maybe Reggie is just doing something because he feels like he was not part of the joke. And I just thought to myself, there's no way somebody that I've known this long can actually act this irrationally, because it kind of felt like it was true. Everything that happened at the vineyard, Reggie, it felt like the whole class was done with the joke. And then you said, oh, hold on now. Let me show you that I can do it too. Let me pull a gun out and take everybody hostage and fuck it all up. And I just don't know why we keep on needing to one-up each other and the gang to prove something, man. You keep coming, and I want you to know something. These two fuckers right here, Reggie, they get influenced by you a lot. When you start acting loose, all of you start acting loose, and we see that, man. All I'm saying is, start acting the way you guys actually do it, man. Do we not give you enough power? And I swear to God, we are way enough for you to feel like you're goddamn bosses yourselves. Reggie, I'll keep it simple for you, okay? I will demote you if you continue the way you are, okay? All right, and then I will have a private talk with you later.
All right, we can talk about it then.
No, I mean, listen, guys. This is not here to discredit, like I said before, the work we've done. Hades is amazing. What we have done in 3 months is more than gangs have done in the city for years. I mean, it's obvious. The evidence, the fact of the matter. Perez is fucking doing organization, making sure that we're on our feet. Reggie's organizing the fucking weed shit. Cage is making sure people are doing what they need to be doing when we're not awake. It's great. You guys are organized and fantastic. There are just these small things that are getting to Benji when I'm not around, or think to me when I'm around, or whatever it is. And I keep hearing from other people that I'm just having concerns about. And I want you guys to do better, because I know you can do better. Because every single one of you motherfuckers are so talented that you would not be in the position that you are in if we didn't believe in you 1,000,000%. Which is why even 1% less makes us question it. You know what I mean? Even a slight mistake, we're like, wait a second, why the fuck are they making a mistake? They're supposed to be like these great people that we put in these positions for a reason.
I want to remind everybody here, man, and I know KJ fucking remembers this. Before you all joined Hades, I think each and every one of you that I believe you have the ability to create your own gang, to run your own shit. And I told you that it would be a shit show following me and Ray, trying to fall in line, trying to toe the line and shit like that. Because frankly, I don't believe that you guys don't know our direction. You made your choices. And we try our best to accommodate and make sure you guys are fucking powerful figures as well. So let's fucking get this fucking done right. Stop accusing people that are in our goddamn gang. Let's just I'll be honest with you, man. I rather delay influence. I rather delay progress. Where you guys change the system, where you fucking hand out shit to people that you trust, and then we move from there.